each bag is a different rarity, like the can.
Does it give a fuck? That's wonderful. All right, well, I'm gonna use the restroom and grab a snack.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was confusing the bag of tricks with. That thing's annoying as fuck, too. I don't want to have to deal with that in both campaigns.
Hold up.
Good thing.
I don't remember
up,
AC stacks, but I see barrier tattoo.
Are you wearing armor?
No. I'm a barbarian.
Then yes, a barrier tattoo would work on you, I believe.
So you're telling me I could also, on top of my 16 AC class, also get 12 AC plus my dexterity modifier.
So it's essentially a +2 to your armor class, yeah.
Oh, so it's a +2 to my armor class.
Yeah, because normally your AC is 10 plus your dex. This makes it so it's 12 plus your dex.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a +2 to your AC for...
But if I was to just increase my strength stat by 1 with a feat, wouldn't that just bring my AC to 18 anyway?
No. Your AC is based off of your dex and your constitution.
Okay, same question. What if I increase my dexterity?
I mean, what's your dexterity right now?
3, 16.
So in order for it to go up, you need to get that 3 to a 4. So yeah, you would need an 18 in dex.
But
you could bump your constitution by 1.
That's what I was thinking right now, yeah. That bring my AC to 17? It's right, 18 or 16? It's right, 18 or 17 now.
If you bumped your constitution up 1, that would bring you to 17. If you got the barrier tattoo, it would bring you to 18.
Right.
So a feat is just something like you gain through experience tied to your level?
Yeah, and it's pretty much just ways for you to, like, further customize the character. Like, you get them at... Every time that you get an ability score increase, you can forego the ability score increase and grab a feat instead. And they're just... Like, if you wanted to be a wizard that was... Like what you were saying with the being good with armor, feats are how you would do that. And yeah, they're something that I always let people do during like downtime, which is usually like 2 or 3 weeks worth of time. Like if you're able to sit down and train with somebody for something relevant like that, then yeah, totally you can pay money and learn shit. But unfortunately, you all are kind of in a bit of a time crunch, so it's not really something that's come up.
The time crunches. I was wondering, If in some phantasmical world where we all got together every single week without fail, how long do you think one of these campaigns would often take?
So we're very near the halfway point.
You sure that guy's
If that puts
only
it
2
into
more
any
years?
perspective.
Because we started, I'm not sure about this, but I feel like it was January, February.
That sounds about right. Maybe a little later.
The cat's making noise.
Come at me, motherfuckers! Yeah, no, I mean, they're usually pretty lengthy.
Fuck, what's that wolf I'm thinking of?
I mean, like, and my homebrew ones are never anything super crazy like that, but I know, like, Ketchup was saying the homebrew campaign he was in with, like, Lindsay and all of them, that thing was going for, like, 8 years.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, like, some people do go all out like that. I don't know. I feel like 2 years is a pretty solid. Guesstimate. Like I said, you guys are pretty close to the halfway point.
But more so what I'm asking is, like, do you think we would be done by now if we didn't miss all the weeks we did? That's
Oh
more
God,
so
no.
what I'm asking. Okay. Just out of curiosity.
If we didn't miss all of that time, I would say the campaign would be drastically different by now because we'd for sure be past the halfway point. Which I do think it's something you guys will enjoy when we do make it to the halfway point, because it does change a lot.
The fuck are they?
Man, I'm torn. I would totally take... What's it called? I would totally take the bag of tricks just so I can fulfill my goblin writing a direwolf fantasy. It's just awesome to think about. Then, like, you got all these other
Those are
options.
crazy
you
little
know?
bastards, dude. Yeah, you guys got to fight goblins riding wolves.
Yep, the wargs.
I don't think they were wargs. I think they were actual wolves.
Oh. I do remember fighting the those whatever those things are called that are like cursed with hunger.
Oh, the gnolls.
Gnolls, yeah. That shit was pretty actually kind of scary.
There were so many fucking gnolls.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, gnolls are... They're scary. Fucking eat.
Oh my god, no. Fuck, this is RP potential. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Oh, you have some hard decisions to make.
Yeah, there's some hard decisions to make. Like, dude, a goblin with the circlet of human perfection? Come on. Think about it. The ability to transfer the goblin into a beautiful fucking human.
Son of a bitch. The fucking headset died.
Were you talking that whole time?
No, you would have still heard me. I have a separate mic.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Look at the D&D
Now I have
shit.
to-
Look at the Roll20 chat graphics. If I pick that up, oh my god.
You could use this to impersonate someone too.
No. Because
No, you can't.
Circlet picks what you look like. And not only that, your age and your gender.
Oh.
If you wanted to do that, you'd have to use disguise self. Or thief. Wanted to be really. I should stop digging. I'm gonna go rip shit. I'll be right back.
Oh, damn. This would be pretty nice for a rune. So he can actually be stealthy.
Fucking feline, dude. Gotta get him to shut up. God damn it. Every time, bro. Oh shit, wait a minute. I thought Nekanor was Eastern, he said Central, which means it's actually should have been 5 our time. Oh shit, we're early. I was an idiot.
So would it be from an hour from now?
Um, 45 minutes, yeah. Would be what Nekanor says. Damn it. Oh. Josh.
You motherfucker.
Yup. Damn it. Well, how we all doing?
Finding a lot of cool and
I'm gonna kill myself tomorrow.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna do it in the bathroom, so you have to find me too.
And then clean it up. Make it messy, Josh.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill myself by overdosing on laxatives, so it looks like I'm fucking.
Oh. System's here. What's up, system? Happy Thanksgiving.
What's up?
Oh, we still had like 30 minutes or so.
Don't worry, we realize we're stupid.
Yeah, it's all my fault. But we're here for whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I'll be in a better spot here in about 30 minutes.
Okay, man.
All right, later.
That motherfucker better not be driving.
I think he was. I'd bet.
Well,
I'd bet a buck.
well, I don't mean then. I mean,
Oh, when
he's
we
like,
start.
I'll be in a better spot. In like, dude, if you're driving, don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. Especially for this session, like, just kind of fucking catch him up when we can. Oh yeah, so what did you and Drip go do?
We played patty cake for 45 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, I do think today is gonna be a little short.
Okay.
Frankly, I didn't have enough time for all of my homework.
What could I do in the interim as well? I'm sure there's something.
I could go push the limits of insobriety. I got a really nice rig too. I'm so happy with it. It hits so smooth. Got like a fucking 12-piece percolator. I am kind of curious, just while I have a couple of you here. How do you think this is going?
Do you mean what do we think is gonna happen next, or how, like, rating how it's gone so far? What do you mean?
All of the above.
I think the weakest part of the experience so far has been the party. If that makes sense. Like, we're all trying, we're all friends, but we're all so new. We like stumble over our own feet all the time. Except for Nekanor.
Constantly
Yeah,
ask
It's
encyclopedia
alright. It's all part of
Josh.
learning.
Yeah.
I mean, I make
Um,
the occasional flub too. Everyone does it. especially when we're drinking and shit. Like, not a
Yeah.
huge deal. Everyone makes boo-boos.
Other than that, I'd say it's slow, but it's fun. Like, every encounter is fun, but the plot progresses very slowly. I guess that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's a lot of fun.
What do you think's gonna happen next? Like, how do you think this thing's gonna go?
I kind of imagine that at some point we're just gonna get whisked away to a different plane, and it's gonna be do or die. Is kind of what I'm expecting at some point. It's just like, oh yeah, you think you could take us on? Someone flips their fingers, and suddenly we're in fucking the Shadowfell or
Oh,
something.
by the way, you're in hell now. Like,
Yeah, like but it kind of blows me away though that all of the shit the Cult of the Dragon are doing, but people on the very trade route where it's occurring are more or less oblivious. Like, Loudwater is probably still smoldering, but Daggerford's just like, we haven't heard anything about that.
I mean, how
kinda
would
weird.
they?
There's people like every day traveling, right?
Up the tradeway, yeah.
Oh, but Loudwater's. So
That's not part of the tradeway.
I imagine whatever happened at Loudwater was happening all across the Sword Coast.
Nope.
Okay. That was definitely the impression I was getting.
That was, yeah, like, you were getting, like, super paranoid about it. Like, you were thinking it was, like, apocalypse level.
Yeah, like, I thought, like, basically every single town is fighting for survival. is what I thought was happening.
Nope. Like, realistically,
not yet,
on the
anyway.
Sword Coast, there has been 2 isolated incidents. Loudwater and somewhere else. And both of them are very, very far away from Waterdeep.
Okay.
Josh, there's so many magic items.
Too
Too many. I don't like it.
Yeah, I will say that being a spellcaster, has been rewarding, but not without demanding effort. Like, gotta work for it.
Almost like an actual spellcaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas if you're a fighter or a monk or a barbarian, you can kind of brute force if you want. It obviously there's always room to grow for perfecting your build, but the spellcaster's been harder for me, at least.
Yeah, no, I think spellcasters are something that people should usually wait until like their second character to give them a go.
Did I ever tell you what happened the first time I ever played D&D?
No.
It was I forget where I met these guys. Hey, Mr. French. But the DM, the dungeon master, was just so terrible. He's so bad. I just stopped having fun at some point. We went to this town, and we ended up discovering a sweatshop of children making and selling drugs. And I was a paladin, and I'm like, oh, okay, we gotta stop this evil, but we can't kill any children, right? But then one of us was a rogue, and he's just starts killing people. And then I decide, for the greater good, we don't need any witnesses. So the paladin jumps in. We kill all the children, like all of them, all these kids that are from this village. We slaughtered them and set the building on fire. I'm already like hands in my my face is down in my hands because I can't believe what has just transpired. And then the DM describes a mob of people approaching us from the horizon with pitchforks and torches. And they're like, oh god, we're gonna have to kill the villagers too. Oh no. Is what I was thinking. And you know what the DM tells me? The DM tells the party, the people look at what is behind us, the burning building with the dead children, and they immediately celebrate in glee that they are unburdened from the drug trafficking children.
They've been unburdened by what has been.
Yeah, and hold on, switch mics.
And my jaw drops, and I'm like, it's their children, right? And the DM's like, yeah, they hated them. I was like, well, I don't want to play anymore. Me and the party just came into town, slaughtered a bunch of children, and the DM just decided that all the parents were gonna shake our hands and give us gold for that. I didn't like it. Makes for a good story.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all killed the fucking village's kids, I'd fuck you up.
I mean, we got our, fair share of killing children.
Yes, but the first red flag of that story should have been that there was a drug manufacturing plant of children at all in the first place. Like, the DM just decided that was a thing, and that should never have happened in the first place. And it just got weirder from there.
Oh, you think I'm above doing some shit like that?
I mean, not that it's not within your...
Sir.
But it literally contributes nothing, though. That's why I don't think you would do it. Not because you're afraid of offending somebody. No, you don't give a shit about it. You don't care about that shit. It's just a bad plot device. Unless they're mind-controlled or something, is only when you would do that.
No, you could totally make a badass plot out of that.
Just a bunch of children making drugs?
Yeah,
Like,
sure, they got
of their
fucking
own...
kidnapped from it. No, not of
Like,
their
it's
own
their
volition.
operation.
No.
That's what was happening. It was their
No,
operation. There was no drug lord that's like
Okay,
putting these
yeah.
kids to work. It was like the children
See,
decided to
that's what
take it
that
upon
would've been.
themselves.
That would have been child labor, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were getting all mad. I was like, oh, dude, you think I'm above child labor? Like, you're gonna be really disappointed at some of the shit you see.
Yeah, there was not a single adult in that building. and we burnt it to the ground.
Oh yeah, nah. Nah, dude. I'd have them in like a fucking cave, and they'd all be shackled together, and there'd be goblins patrolling around, whipping them into shape.
Okay.
It'd probably be goblins.
I could work with that. That sounds like a fun interaction or interesting engagement of some sort.
It'd definitely be a thing of like, oh fuck, how do we get all these kids out? Because I'll tell you what, as soon as combat starts, the goblins would start fucking using the kids as meat shields and shit. It'd be bad.
I appreciate
so bad.
I appreciate your balance of the fine line of actions have consequences, because in a game where the appeal and the allure of Dungeons and Dragons is that you can theoretically do anything you want, the balance, the trade-off is what you do has consequences. And I feel like the DM of that campaign was, you know, just like, forget the consequences. I just want whatever's like the most funny and interesting thing to happen. And I need consequences myself. Need balance. Otherwise, the decisions aren't hard. If there's no consequences, I'll just do whatever's funny, and that's not an adventure. That's a comedy.
Yeah, no, there has to be consequences to actions, because on the opposite vein of that, if there isn't consequences to actions, it's just the DM telling a story.
Yeah,
like you guys have no effect on anything if actions don't have consequences. Like that trade-off goes both ways, like good and bad. Your consequences have actions.
Speaking of that, how were you expecting the encounter at the encampment with the elvish assistant for Venomfang? We were gonna go in and capture her. How did you think that was gonna go versus how it obviously turned out?
Like when I was listening to you guys plan it, like that, or like when I like was planning the like whole thing, like setting it up how I thought you would deal with it.
Yeah, both.
So I'll admit, you guys are at the point where you're strong enough that when it comes to like encounters, I don't like build solutions in anymore. Like you guys are at the point where I can just put problems in the way, and that's your fucking problem. Like, and it's been working so far. Like, I don't
figure it out.
Yeah, like I don't know, like here's what their camp would look like, figure something out. Like but yeah, when I was listening to you guys talk about how this was gonna go, I was like, okay, so here's all the things that they could do wrong, and like, you know, thinking of you guys getting too close and casting your spell at a point where people would hear you start to cast your shit.
Sure.
You avoided doing like all of it, and I was still fairly confident in her ability to pass the save right up until it was revealed that it was a wisdom save and not a charisma save, and then my heart sank, and I realized that badass sorceress that was going to be a really fun combat encounter got absolutely fucking hard-ass ganked into oblivion.
Oh, and then we
didn't even have a chance to react.
Josh, it doesn't say, but I'm looking at this item. Does that recharge?
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, my fucking
Because it says like an
insurance
evil
updated?
creature can carry as many souls as it wishes, but a non-evil creature can carry a number of souls greater than its Constitution modifier,
Uh-huh.
which tells me that I could put more souls into it somehow.
No, that's how many coins you can carry.
Oh. wonder how I can get more coins. Interesting question. We can deal with the devil.
That's typically where you would find them, is from like cultists dealing directly with a devil, or
Right.
a devil themselves, or
Speaking of, I found this item, which mentions a cult of the dragon. Probably not the same one.
Oh, I'm behind. Okay. Oof. I'm gonna pay that right now.
hey, where does it say that?
So I was playing Baldur's Gate with Nico, Josh, and we got to the point where we met Yurgir, the Orthon in Char's temple, and we're like, oh, this is the guy that Mizora wanted us to set loose, and we can free will. And so we're like, oh yeah, that's free will. Let's do it. Yeah. He's like, oh, and then he explains, hey Gage, he explains the contract that he had with Raphael about killing all the Shars, and I put it together in my head immediately. Oh, it's the rats. Like we got to kill all the rats. Turns out, baby, you knew this. If you encounter the rats before meeting Yurgir and you agree to leave them alone in exchange for the stash that they give you, they disappear and you never get to kill them. So you will never be able to let Yurgir out. I was bummed.
Even the one at the bottom of the statue disappears?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we went down there and we lit the candles and he didn't appear at all. You can encounter them before you go down there when you're on the way to Balthazar's location. You run into them. If you kill 2 rats, the third shows up there instead of at the base of the statue. And I was like, what the fuck? I guess I can't, like, find all the rats in this godforsaken temple, but that sucks, dude. I basically sealed the deal when I talked to that rat.
So yeah, you have to kill Yurgir now, right?
Yeah, we did. And so we're hoping, we are now past as far as I've ever gotten in Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm hoping that since we killed Yurgir, maybe Raphael will do us a favor and help us with Mizora. We'll see. Don't spoil it.
This all this does. Oh my god.
I did get a nat 20 on convincing Shadowheart not to kill Nightsong. That was fun.
You think that's bad? Look up
What?
Here, hold on.
So, Gage, did you read the chat? Oh, good talk. Oh, what the
That
fuck?
shit out.
What the fuck, man?
Oh,
You fucking like that?
That's amazing.
It's
Vanity
so
items.
good. It's so good.
It could make like fucking fart noises while you do the bonus action for that. Make it seem like it's really bad.
hey, so Josh.
Yeah.
We pay $27 and some change for renters, which was like, it's been a hectic couple weeks, so I don't really care. I'll just pay it, not to worry about it. But the total balance for the whole year of renter's insurance is a little over 200. Do you want to just send me 100 and we'll just pay out the whole year's renters? Just get it out of the way.
Give me a sec.
Oh, another one. Charlatan's die. Whenever you roll this 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls.
Oh,
Sounds like a
sweet.
great way to steal money in
Thank
a tavern.
you, sir. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna pay the remaining balance, so then I don't have to worry about being late. I need my wallet.
I'm gonna just take just rip that fucking. Beer too. Shit.
That's amazing. Look at this item I just found on net. Graphics.
All right, let's see here. Fucking flashbang, God. Cuddly Strixhaven mascot, representing like a mascot, like a garb,
Keep reading
like
it.
the around your neck. Yeah, representing one of the mascots of Strixhaven, this soft, tiny magic toy is perfect for cuddling. If you press it to your arm, shoulder, or leg as an action, the toy stays attached there for 1 hour until you use an action to remove it. The toy can also be used to fight off fear. When you make a saving throw to avoid or end the frightened condition on yourself, you can give yourself advantage on the roll if the toy is on your person. You must decide to do so before rolling the d20. If it save succeeds, you can't use the toy this way until you finish a long rest. So it's literally like a support stuff bear.
Yeah, a support animal.
That's pretty cool.
And then Josh sent me another one, but it's like this dread helmet and all. It's fucking magic, wondrous item and uncommon. This fearsome steel helmet makes your eyes glow red while you wear it.
Yeah. Mr. Gage, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did you select one of the 3 options for your homework? Like I did not, and I had to do.
No, because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about right now. I must have forgotten what was happening.
Drip has connections in Waterdeep. So instead of having us all scour for buying stuff, Josh is letting you select one of 3. A feat, a magical item, or a crafted item.
Right. Yeah.
And you can choose one of them.
Whatever baby wants eater, sleeper you desire.
Yeah. Sorry for saying it was going to be earlier than it actually was. I was in the middle of Baldur's Gate and I just read it wrong.
Yes, that's it. Oh, we still closed it like 20. And then the little dresser thing, right when you walk in my door, plastic. And had like 5 drawers. Hey, Gator, let her take what she wants.
Hey, the gang's all here. Except for Josh.
She's not here very often. Yeah, it's the first time she's been here. No.
Okay. Rent is paid.
Ah.
Cool. Or not rent. Renters is paid. Speaking of, the fuck, Aaron said he was gonna tell us how much we owe him.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Cool. metal of the conch, I would totally fucking use as a dick pad.
What the fuck is a dick pad?
What you call it? It's the fucking cups footballers use. I forgot they're called.
Oh. I've never heard it called a dick pad before.
There you go. It's called a dick pad now, baby.
There's another word for it that begins with a C. It's like a, not a cup, but like a call up or fucking. Oh well. Yurgir in Baldur's Gate says that he made X thing out of someone's skull.
Oh, fuck. Ah, god damn it.
Okay, I picked one. Then bring it down the couch. I got it.
Odd piece.
Cod piece, thank you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she was poopy, but I couldn't out about it. She did. Oh. Got those?
I'm just gonna remake this shit. I bet you that would fix it.
Get help right away.
Okay.
Or stop. Or other talking about.
Let's put her in the toilet. Sorry, you're coming out of that nose. Mom, look! Hey, pretty girls don't wash their own booger face.
Damn. Fuck it. Fine. Oh. I'm back.
That was pretty. How shallow. I have a big auntie. My auntie. I'm big baby too. You like me? Oh, I just have a diaper right. That's really. She likes that. I feel. And I'm looking at her. Yeah, good. Like. Baby bomb.
Lot. Oh.
So we're getting the show rolling?
Everyone's ready. I'm not.
Alright. Oh.
Well, we should also ask. Fuck, I think it's Nekanor. Nekanor, have you picked a feat, magic item, or a crafting thing you're gonna do? He's up there.
Yes.
Oh, you have picked one. Okay.
So last time we left off, y'all were just pulling into water. Right?
I hear you.
That is right, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I get confused. So, Waterdeep, also known as the Jewel of the North, massive metropolis-like city. The entire thing is so massive that the city itself is divided into several different wards. There's the castle ward that contains all of the public buildings of the city. It also can homes like the wealthy and influential, the nobility. There's educational and religious concerns. There's a dock ward, which is, the city's harbor area. Same thing with like businesses related to fishing and porting, things like that. There's a field ward. It's in between so the city itself has an inner and outer wall. It's sort of like what do you call that in like a fucking spaceship?
Like an airlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's how like the city's kept. There's two walls. In between them on the north side of the city, there's the field ward. It's pretty much just a scattered like rust village, like just ramshackle, like the poorest of the poor live there. Inside the north wall on the north ward is like noble villas, townhouses, like the upper middle class, the respectable wealthy, you could put it. There's the sea ward, there's a southern ward, a trades ward, there's a massive cemetery known as the City of the Dead. During the day, it's like a massive, beautiful public park space, but it is also a cemetery. The village itself is sort of nestled up along a coastal sort of cliff. There's a ward of the city known as Undercliff. Some people debate whether or not it's an actual ward of the city, but it houses a lot of little villages and sprawling little farms across the eastern end of the city. That being said, when you immediately come into Waterdeep, you guys come in from the southern side. And as you make your way through the first wall, you can see that there's guards pretty much like lining the entrance. There's guards all over the place on the inside. There is like a little checkpoint that you guys have to go through in order to enter the actual city proper on the interwall. And when you do come in, you arrive like right in the bottom of the southern ward. Which is mostly like stables, warehouses, and shops. And just beyond that is the trade ward, where you're gonna find all of the like taverns, the bars, the merchants, all of that sort of fuckery.
So we're inside now?
Yeah. Yeah. Once you do get in, it's pretty much, like I said, a straight road leading up towards the rest of the district. Every other direction that you could go is just a little side street to like downtrodden little shack shops. But it's all like trade-based sort of goods, like people making horse hooves, saddles, shipping type services, things like that. It's a straight shot up, like a pretty much a straight main road leading from the southern ward into the trade ward. And you guys can tell, like, almost immediately upon setting down the main street, that there's a sort of tavern off on the eastern end of the street. And it's like right on the border of the two wards. And so right next to it, there's like this huge, almost warehousey type building. And just tons of like carts and horses, like stowed sort of in there as if they're being processed. And then just sort of looking around, you can also see there's a lot of posters posted around the sign. They all say help wanted, construction, road builders. And then it gives you an address to inquire about the job. And it's one of the larger, like, stable sort of areas, like right on the border of the southern ward and the trade ward that you guys are looking at. It's just on the opposite side, and you can pick it out almost immediately because there's a really long line of almost all of them are men, just sort of standing outside, like waiting to get in.
Many men. All right.
I look to Drip. Do you see any signs of your kin?
Well, it's not kin, so to speak, but friendly people I know, traders and whatnot. Josh, I need some help here.
Oh, so this would be something you can just sort of spring on the party, like, whenever that, like, oh, yeah, like, once we got time, like, once you realize you have time to, like, kill a day, like, I don't know, however you want to do it.
I'm trying to think on that.
I think when he was asking about kin, I think he was asking about your cousin.
Drop.
Well, I don't see no drop around here, do you?
Maybe you smell him or see his urine stains. I don't know how you do.
I'm not a dire wolf. I can't smell that man a mile away. My best luck would be finding Bam Bam, but I don't know if he's selling Bam Bam anymore. You know what I mean?
It's true. Well, let's see what the commotion is at the tavern.
So as you get closer, you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I want to get closer to the tavern and eavesdrop on any commotion.
So as you get closer, you can see the majority of the commotion is just a few different gentlemen trying to sort of get these horses and carts allocated, sort of like valets. You can tell, like, all of the perusers would have been people that have arrived very recently, and they're just getting into town, getting their shit stowed for either the time being or before they disperse it throughout the town or whatever it is that merchants do.
I'll be honest, gentlemen, I'm not sure how we proceed. I don't know exactly what we should be looking for.
Me neither. I think we should try to find a place to stay for the, in the town. Get any goods we need. We've been traveling for an awfully long time. We're finally in a big city here.
Yeah. Of course, this is where Zarlak, was that his name?
Zarlock.
Yeah.
This is where Zarlak said that that the operation was taking place. So if we weren't safe in Daggerford, we're not safe here. Well, let's shack up because we need to see what's going on. Keep an eye on things. I'm sure something will reveal itself to us in due time.
Should probably find somewhere to. Should probably find a place to put the horses first.
I assume there's a place at the tavern. I assume.
Sure.
Is there a small stable attached to the tavern?
Oh yeah, you're watching the people work it.
All right. Well, let's dock our animals. I could have said that differently.
Okay, Warcraft.
Yeah. I want to approach the stable keeps and find a spot for our horses.
But they won't get robbed.
Yeah, as you walk up, you can see this short little dwarf about to try and hurdle his way up into the seat of this cart to try and start pulling it away towards the back end so you can get it in the back of the stable nice and secure. And he sees you coming up, so he stops mid-attempt and... Oh man, another batch. You guys coming up from Daggerford too? We just got a huge load in.
Yep. Just need a place to put the horses.
Oh, perfect. 2 gold a horse. How many nights you staying?
2.
4 gold a horse.
Can't do any better than that.
Seems pretty steep.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
All right.
Alright, look, they're gonna be a little less of a pain in the ass than the fuckers that brought all the carts up through Daggerford, so I'll cut the price in half. So 1 gold, 2 nights, 4 gold. Keep you covered for 4 horses, 2 nights.
I'm sorry. That was
So
2
1
gold,
gold
a
from
horse.
each.
It was 2 gold a horse. It was a gold piece per night. You're staying for 2
Right.
nights.
Yes. Perfect.
Gonna cut it
Gold.
in half.
Yep. So that's gonna be 8 gold.
4
Or
gold
gold.
altogether.
1 gold from each
4?
of us.
We're doing 2 nights, aren't we?
Yes, he cut the price in half.
And that's 2 gold for each of us.
I thought
1
the original
gold
price
for
was
each.
4. I thought the original price was 4 gold per horse for 2 nights. I thought
No,
that was the original
No,
price.
he told you.
Okay.
No, you asked how much. He told you 2 gold. Then he asked how many nights, and you said 2. So he said 4. Then you haggled. He cut the price in half to 2.
Okay.
So for each horse,
All right,
it's
how
still
much are
2
we?
gold, and that's 8 gold.
That's what I said.
Oh
8.
shit! Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So I'm not
you're
losing my mind. All right. Yeah. 8 gold. Come on, guys. Let's pull together. Don't make me pay for
So
it.
2 gold apiece.
Hand over the 2 gold.
Same.
Let's do it.
And he kind of
All right.
grins a little bit as you hand him his money, seeing that now he can take the easy job of taking these 4 horses to the back rather than trying to hop up
The
in the
cart.
top of this cart. And... All right, well, enjoy your stay. Come fetch us when you need your horses back.
Thank you, gentle sir. All right, let's get some rooms and talk to the tavern keep.
Cool. So, you walk into the bar. Can everybody roll me just perception?
Why am I still rolling to you, Josh?
Let me fix that. Because when I added that thing, you Alright.
It wasn't.
We got a 20, a 20, a 17. Oh, yeah. So pretty much as soon as you guys enter this tavern, well, I guess everybody except for Rune can feel the hair like on the back of their neck stand up. I don't know what the equivalent is for Rune. But you get
Kind
this
of feel like a little
of-
bit of a magnetism, you know what I mean? Like a little
Oh, yeah.
magnetic, you know?
Some static electricity.
Yeah, a little staticiness.
And you guys can't really tell from where, because the bottom floor of this tavern, where it's like mostly a bar, is packed. But you can tell that there's several different pairs of eyes on you. And just giving a quick sort of scan around the bar, you can see that there's a good amount of people just sitting around enjoying themselves drinking, but you notice a couple tables spread out throughout the bar where people are sort of hunched over and having really hushed, hurried conversations. You can notice that there's some people just sort of propped against the wall of the bar, just sort of leaning there with a drink, scanning around the bar curiously. You notice a couple people scattered throughout the bar. All of them wearing different colors, but all of them hooded and somewhat seedy looking, and you just kind of get a bad feeling about the general vibe of the place.
Rabble rousers.
No life drunks.
All right. We are unsuspecting visitors, guys. Let's get our rooms.
And food.
And food. So I try to play it cool, not reveal that I notice the air in the room being deceptively not in my favor. I pretend like I'm naive to it. I just go to the bar, try to get my room and a plate of food.
Everybody else coming with?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys go up to the bar and you can see it's got a good amount of patrons, all sitting around. Some of them have plates of food, some of them are just nursing a drink, but you can see there's a healthy amount of humans, elves, a few dwarves sprinkled throughout. And the vast majority of them look and smell like merchants that have been on the road for a few days.
Gross.
The barkeep is a pretty, albeit quite sick, human brunette woman, and she sort of struts her way over to you guys. And 4 more, let me guess, rooms, something hot,
You know it.
alcohol.
It's like you've been busy. Absolutely.
You know it. Tis the season.
'Tis the season to be cranky. Yeah, give me some of the best alcohol you got.
All right. Well, the room is going to be 2 gold piece a night. I imagine you all wanted split.
Yeah, we want separate rooms. I give her 2 gold.
I give her 4. 2 nights for me.
The same. I'm sorry, guys. I do have people over now because they were late, and yeah.
I'm sorry? Oh, you have company. I see. It's all good.
All right, and then what I'm serving for tonight is stew. If you don't like it, sorry. We looking for ale or wine?
Wine for me,
Wine.
please.
Same for me.
I'll take it now.
Okay, well at this point I'll just bring a bottle and some glasses. And it'll be 1 gold. Whoever wants to pay that.
That is graphics.
Sure.
No, I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
Ah, finally, someone with like a fiber of manners. Jesus. Thank you, Nekanor.
Not bad for me. Doesn't even get to eat.
And after she takes that, she comes back and she sets a bottle of wine down on the bar table in front of you guys. She pulls out 3 glasses and she hands out 3 bowls of stew to you guys and tells you to enjoy.
I would like to try and count how many people in the room are keenly observing our actions.
Go ahead and roll me investigation. And then go ahead and roll me stealth, and let's see how sly you are about this.
I'm pushing my luck.
So, given some quick, sneaky looks, you can say out of the about 60 people or so, just a rough guesstimate, anywhere between 20, like about 20 for sure, are super sus, and then 10 are really 50-50 iffy on whether it's like you guys or just the general area.
I whisper to Drip, the man with the, the damage dealing hands. I reckon at least half this room has some negative intentions, whether they be outlaw bandits or the enemy. But they probably won't do anything broad daylight in public. So let's not separate. I looked at Nekanor. We should keep the party together.
Alright, so Vilos, he's gonna be day raped. Got it.
You're the one chugging the ale. Me and Nekanor are sipping wine.
I don't know what's worse.
So if you know so much... Oh, you haven't revealed. Never mind. I wonder what this place looks like at night. I just sip from my wine. Done role-playing.
So at this point, have I made
You're
it?
out. You're...
Try.
What were you gonna ask?
Actually, at this point, have I made it clear that I know of some traders around here that these guys could hit up, or?
Up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought
I mean, now would be a good time to make it clear.
Yeah. All right. So Vilos and crew, y'all. I know a couple of traders around here. They got some hookups for us. It'll be a lot easier for us to go around town if we just go and hit up these few people. I'm not sure if Josh actually wants to, RP these people or not. But we can get
We're
ourselves.
gonna do it like 80s compilation style.
Yeah, like a trucking training arc.
Yeah, kinda.
As you're saying that, I'm swirling the wine in this glass. It's probably not a fancy glass. It's a very standard glass.
It's a wine glass, but yeah,
it is a wine
crazy.
Glass? Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm swirling around. I'm like, be honest with me, Drip. Are these people we can trust?
I think you can trust them as long as they haven't. Fuck, what's the word I'm looking for now? No.
Been bought.
No. Yeah, we'll say been bought. I'm thinking of that guy we encountered in Succumber who turned people into fucking.
Oh,
slaves.
Zarlak.
Yeah, he's Zarlak.
Okay, well, if you need to talk to them with money, use your own. Fair?
Well, that's my goal. Yeah.
Okay.
I figured y'all would probably get an advantage out of it. You might be able to get a weapon repaired or find something new, interesting for yourself.
You lead the way. I've got your back.
All right. Soon we all finish our drinks and whatnot. How long is the rest of the day, Josh?
By the time it would take you guys to do all this, it's like maybe noon. Somewhere between 11 and noon, you can't really tell, but still plenty of daylight left. That being said, as you're sort of like finishing up with your drink and your food, you can just sort of hear a murmur from the people next to you, just sort of throughout your dining. They've been sort of talking about their journey. And it sounds like they're merchants coming directly from Daggerford. But you can, one thing in particular just sort of sticks out to you that you pick up, and you hear the gentleman mention, as nice as it is to get some rest, it sucks that we're only going to stay here for a day. Really not looking forward to getting back on the road.
Was the stew good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not like fine dining good, but definitely like not worth complaining about at all. I mean, nice, good homemade meal.
Junko, you should check my stream chat when you have a chance.
Okay.
So where will we find one of your friends?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Drip. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Don't worry about it. Just like tell us where you sort of lead everybody.
Okay, yeah, no, so I go ahead and lead us on outside the tavern. We're going on around town for a bit, maybe about a mile inside. Take a turn around an alleyway, and we start leading down into what looks like a metro in like our modern day, right? But really, it's just a little bit of an underground sewage section. I go ahead and I find a couple of my old friends of mine, a couple of old goblin buddies who are just sitting around, fucking dicking around, right? And these guys have the hookups for us. This was my idea. I was thinking of if you can work into that.
You're cook and go.
Okay, well, fucking, I'm trying to think of a name for these guys. They already need names.
It's literally Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
I'm literally thinking of Snap,
I was
Crackle.
gonna say-
Oh my god, no!
I was gonna say
Droop,
Pip,
drip,
Tip, and
drop.
Top.
Yeah. Drip,
Tip,
droop, and
tip,
drop,
and
snap,
dip.
crackle, pop, and tip, top, and dip.
We find we find Tip Top. Tip Top, alright, we're gonna call him Tip Top, right?
Tip and Top.
We find Tip and Top. Just typical
Are they
trader
halflings?
buddies. No, halflings are fucking more
No, they're
goblins, boy.
goblins. One short, squat, and fat as fuck, and
Right.
the other one's skinny and tweaker looking.
And which one's tip and which one's top? Not the one you think.
What do you think? Yeah, exactly. It's a mood.
Oh.
Alright, well, Tip and Top are really well, they know this city pretty well. So the idea is that we go ahead and ask them to procure a certain item for us, and they'll go around and pick it up for us for a modest fee.
Or if you guys are looking for a specific feat, they'll be able to tell you where to go, where you can find someone to teach you said.
Right.
Okay. So I would like to hone my powers of observation.
I think I know a lady that could help with that. Who's next?
Don't know.
Oh, come on, don't be shy.
Come on, guys.
So I'm trying to train to get a feat, the Warcaster feat.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I know someone who could help out with that one.
Also, though, I'd like to find somebody that I could get spells from.
And well, that's easy. It's gonna be the same person.
Same person.
What about the walking jukebox?
Damn.
Howdy.
Fuck.
I'm looking for something a little more hard, a little tough, something like some plate armor, maybe some +3 plate armor.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I'm looking to give my chiseled frame some better looks, something a refreshing change to how I look, you know what I mean?
He gets a devilish little grin and, oh yeah, I can definitely help you out with that, bub. And he starts poking your gut and, yeah, you gotta fix that. That's fucked up.
I know, man, this fucking gut, big gut, man. Get a little bigger than the last time I saw you.
Don't worry, I got you. So, essentially what happens next is he sort of leads you guys throughout the city. The first place you guys stop is what appears to be like an old decrepit building, and he tells you guys to wait outside. And he climbs in through what looks to be a hole that has been chewed through the board that's boarding up a window. And you hear him just kind of flop into the other side. You hear him scurry away from the wall that he goes into. And after just a couple minutes, you can hear the scurrying sound just kind of pitter-pattering its way back to y'all. And he doesn't stick like his whole face out of the hole, but he presses his face just to the hole to where you can like just see his lips articulating in the darkness. He says, best I can do on plate armor is going to be 500 gold pieces, boss.
What kind of plate armor?
It's good shit.
Good shit, huh? Awesome.
I mean, it's better than regular plate armor. It's good shit.
Believe me, believe this guy. He knows the shit.
I'm gonna toss him a bag with 500 gold pieces, leaving me 103.
Yeah,
Where the
this much
fuck
money.
did he get 500 gold?
I've been saving.
Unlike us.
He saves it in his ass.
I've only gotten paid once this whole.
It's called an exhaust pipe, Josh.
It jingles when I shake it.
Oh my god, no wonder Steven likes you. You're a giant fucking piggy bank.
Yeah.
Steven's on my shoulder, by the way, this whole time. He's white.
He says,
Steven.
"Ah!"
So I just toss him the bag, you know.
And he takes it, and you hear him scamper off again, and it's a couple more minutes before he comes back. Possibly up to an hour, depending on how long it takes me to find this fucking shit.
I imagine like he's coming back. He's carrying this huge fucking set of armor. This fucking Jesus.
Fucking heavy, dude.
Yeah, dragging around.
Yeah, you hear him come back, and it sounds like Pyramid Head approaching.
So like the three little stooges actually good at robbing and something.
Alright, there you go. So after he makes it back to the window, you can hear a thud, and then a second louder thud, and you see the wood like kind of bend a little. And then on the third thud, the wood like completely breaks, and he crashes through the other side on top of this armor, on top of the like broken pieces of wood, and you can see it's like a nice, very nice, like almost expertly crafted looking plate armor. As I told you, it was good shit. Look at it. Not a scratch on it after that either. Check it out. And I went ahead and equipped that for you.
Does it have any blood on it?
Nope. It looks nice and pristine. And Rune's armor class is now ridiculous.
No offense, Top, but should we expect anyone coming around looking for it again?
What? No, of course not.
Okay.
Did you automatically
Fuck outta
put
here.
my integrated defense onto it and stuff like that, or an enhanced defense, whatever, blah blah blah?
Do what?
Did my like enhanced defense automatically go off that and stuff?
Should have.
Okay. I'm just not sure. I'd have to do math and stuff. Well, thank you, kind sir.
I said I'd get shit done.
Who's next on the shopping trip?
So the next place he takes you guys is actually really close to this one. He wraps around to the back end of the building in this sort of little alley. He goes, so hey, listen, bud, can you just sort of do me a favor and lift this? It's a bit heavy. And he points down at a sewer grate, talking to you, Drip.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. You go ahead and try to lift it.
And yeah, you can lift it, no problem. You pull this fucking thing aside, and he goes to start stepping on down the ladder to go in. All right, everybody, come on down. This is a shortcut. I got you.
Don't fall in the shit, guys.
Oh, what's that smell?
Yeah, the smell down here is terrible. I do need a Constitution save from everybody.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make make nice aromas around my nose.
I don't need a Constitution save from you. Vilas, you're like on the verge of puking while you travel through the sewer.
How the fuck? I can hardly even smell, but that's fucking putrid.
Give Yankee is new to shitting.
Well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're from a different plane of existence, buddy.
Yeah, never mind some of the experiences we've had in the past. Never mind.
I mean, sure
And so you guys end up coming out. He just walks you about half a city's block through the sewers, and you guys come to like a little ladder. And all right, I need you one more time. That thing's gonna be heavy as fuck, but just if you can get that, we're right where we need to be.
Wait, so another heavy ass minute crate, right?
Yeah, it's like a big sewer grate at the top of a ladder.
Okay, yeah, I go up there. Can't get up. And the crusty, overflowed fucking shit out of the way. Ugh.
And so the next level that he brings you up to isn't the surface, but it's like a sort of sub-level cistern under what appears to be some sort of large building. And it's almost entirely empty with water flowing down each of the walls around you, aside from the one that this ladder is sort of built into. But in the middle of the floor of this chamber, there's a rather large desk set up. There's a lit candle, and you can see there's a rather large bugbear, and he's sort of sitting with his feet crossed, propped up on his desk, leaning back in his chair, just sort of reading a book. And he hears you guys start coming up the ladder, and he just looks over and he's like, Oh, it's been a while since I've had a visitor. What were you hoping to procure?
What are we here for?
And the little goblin explains, this one wants to learn how to be observant. This one needs to learn how to concentrate better, and he wants to learn spells.
The goblin does not lie.
Facts have been spewed.
These are things I can teach. For a price. How's 250 gold piece for my teaching sound?
Can we get started now?
Each.
Sounds wonderful.
Of course. Assuming
Wait,
that you're astute, I should be able to teach you everything you need to know within just a couple of hours.
Is that per person or
250 per person.
okay?
It's a deal.
Leaves me with 145.
Now, in the couple hours that they're going to be training, the rest of you aren't going to be allowed in the room for interferences. Are you going to wait outside, or are you going to go run your errands while these guys are finishing theirs up?
Yes, I'm gonna go run some errands.
Hey, real quick, I'm on my phone. I'm cutting a turkey while we're doing this for my second Thanksgiving. I was gonna say, can I go looking around to see if I can find somewhere that might sell cloaks or make cloaks, any kind of cloaks? Just want to browse around, see what I can find.
Sure. We'll cut to that later. So Rune's gonna take off for that. What's Drip gonna do?
Yes, I'm gonna go run errands. I'm gonna go look for this thing I was talking about. Or use, since they're all training there, grab Top to drive me over to grab this thing.
Okay, perfect. He's gonna take you to go grab your thing. Let me pull up these guys a sheet and give them what they were paying for. And let's see here. Forecaster does not give you increase. That's easy. There's that. Forecaster. Vilos, I have to actually like make.
What the fuck are all my bookmarks? Oh, they're there.
Which ability score were you going to increase? Intelligence or wisdom?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it only mentioned one.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Well, we're gonna do wisdom.
One. And one. I can do. Holy shit, it does work. Nice. Then we also got passive. Oh, well, there isn't a marker for that, so I'm. Yeah, I have all of those changes actually applied to your sheet. Your wisdom is boosted by 1. Your passive perception reflects accurately. That is disgusting.
More fireballs.
Sweet. I see all.
And then Warcaster, I don't believe does. Yeah.
Does what?
It doesn't give you like any sort of increases or anything. You'll just have
No.
to remember that you have the advantage and that you can make the opportunity attack.
Yep. And then for the spells,
What were you looking to learn?
was looking to learn.
They are going to cost money to copy them into your book.
Right. How much does that cost?
100 per spell level, unless it's. What school are you? Oh, you don't have a school.
Yeah, I have the
100 per spell level.
Well, I think I have something for Wizardly Quill.
I think the only discounts are for like if you pick illusion school, then it's half price for illusion spells, or if you pick.
The quill disappears if you create no. Shit. Damn. Okay, well, I can only learn 1 then.
It'd be a first level. Yeah, if there's any first level spell you'd like to learn. Or even a cantrip that's not on the wizard spell list.
No, I guess I'll just hold off.
Okie doke. And so, Drip, while these guys are getting all of their teachings done, he brings you to a really fine-looking sort of. Oh,
I am going to spend 100 and learn Unseen Servant.
Son of a bitch.
It's like Josh really didn't want you to get that.
Well, the amount of vindication he had in his voice when he said it, I'm sure he's got some sort of shenanigans planned. Can you go back to your spell page for me real quick? I'm not sure if this will carry over. If it's not. Okay, there you go. It is on there. It's at the bottom of the list for level 1.
Sweet. So now I'm down to 45 gold.
God damn.
And so, Tip and Top bring you to a very fine-looking establishment. It looks like a high-end clothing store, like where nobles would sort of shop.
All right. Of course, I'm walking in, smelling like sewer.
And when you walk in, there's only one other customer. Just from the back, though, you can tell she's a gorgeous woman, and she's off on one end. And you can tell she's got like an armful of different gowns that she's looking to go try on, but she's perusing to see if there's anything more she wants to stack onto her massive pile of shit to try. And as you walk in, it's apparent that the worker who is greeting you is so incredibly gay.
My God.
So the goblins come in, the 3 of you, and they both immediately point at you, seeing this gentleman. They're like, "This guy wants to be hot."
That's fucking funny. But no, I'm.
I mean, is you wrong?
No, I want to have a disguise that's actually really good. But yes, I want to.
That
look
makes you hot.
Yes, I want to be hot and look different.
Oh, honey. I think there's only one thing we could possibly do for you. And he sasses his way over behind the counter and bends over and
Drip fucking shivers.
comes back with a faint little tiara-looking thing.
You.
This is gonna cost a very pretty penny, but if that's really what you want, this is like the only thing I can think of that'll do it for you. It's gonna cost 250 gold.
I examine the item. What is it?
Put it on.
I put it on.
So almost immediately your chest gets like a little sore and your downstairs situation sucks itself into your body and your gender reverts to a female. And your skin pales out to a nice normal peachy color. You grow a rather impressive rack, and your height elevates to that of about a 5'6" woman.
I look at myself, am horrified, and I proceed to take it off.
Oh, come on. You didn't even shake
you were
it
looking
for us,
for?
Rip.
What was that?
Wait, me or Josh?
Did you say, Josh? Sorry.
Was that not what you were looking for? I thought you were pretty hot.
I mean, I was definitely pretty high, but no, that's not what I was looking for.
Well, try it again. Try it again.
All right. Put it back on.
You put it back on. So this time your sex doesn't change, but you turn into like a human. This time male. Fuck it, you look like Michael Cera.
I have to look this up now. This is Michael Cera.
The guy from Superbad, bro.
No.
He doesn't know Michael Cera.
I don't
That's
know
hilarious.
Superbad.
The skinny kid.
Oh, I see.
I'll be right back while you enlighten yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Michael Cera's in? I don't know.
You look like a Canadian.
Yeah, I look like a Canadian.
Holy shit. Michael Cera is son to Linda and Luigi Cera.
That's wow.
Oh, you can't make this up. Oh yeah, you might have seen him from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
So if that's not what you were looking for, that may have been a miscommunication.
No, that's
I thought-
exactly what I was looking for.
Oh,
I'm
you were
sure-
just role playing, not
Yeah,
liking being
yeah,
a female.
Being a female, right? Yeah. 'Cause,
Okay.
The circlet chooses whatever the fuck it wants, so I don't get to choose.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be random every time.
It's a good thing though. It's a perfectly good thing.
What if you put it on, you become like a sumo wrestler?
I feel like due to my strength stat, regardless, like I could be a fucking like a 12-year-old kid and I would still have the same strength.
That's hilarious.
Ouch. Okay,
Yeah, so
I have
this
to
is-
piss really fast.
Yeah, I go do.
I'm sorry.
Have fun.
I'll give it an extra shake or two.
Uh huh.
All right, so Drip's now a 5'6" woman.
No. I'm apparently currently Michael Sarrazin or whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm Michael Cera. Yeah. Did you try to look him up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, did you find him?
I think I did.
Cera with a C, C-E-R-A.
No.
Yeah, it's with a C.
Oh, okay. Him.
Yeah.
I thought
You've seen him
y'all
before.
were talking about this guy. He was also a Canadian actor.
Oh, no. No.
I've stayed 250 nights in Marriott hotels this year.
Really?
Yeah.
God dang.
Well, what is 250 divided by 365?
Too
That's
fucking long.
68% of your year. That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking made me feel so sad.
What?
Which part?
250 nights in a hotel in a year, dude.
Wow.
That's
Oh, and the
I
year's
miss
not over.
home so much. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I think
Not for
tipping
me.
top for bringing me here, I provide 250 to the gay dude and you.
Thanks for buying.
Uh-huh. Bye. I'm never coming back.
They think
What was that? Sorry, you cut out. What was that, Negador?
I said they think you're hot.
Apparently. I take the circlet off and put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm not walking around like that now. Currently, anyway.
So as you're walking back to the sewers where you left Drip and Nekanor, you can you take a turn down an alley and you can see a small humanoid figure is elevated above the ground, doubled over, sort of like with their belly hanging over the rim of a trash can. And you can just hear it almost sounds feral, like someone just fucking mowing down on some trash.
God damn, Weed Whacker, you okay over there, buddy?
Do we recognize this thing or no?
Whacker.
See,
There's no response, but as you guys are walking like hesitantly closer, because this is the way you have to go, you're gonna have to walk by this person. You can see there's a tinge to their skin, and you recognize that it is a goblin.
Do I
Another
know
one
the
of
goblin?
your friends, Drip?
You're kind of looking at it from behind. All you can make out is that it's a skinny goblin dressed in rags. It looks homeless.
You see, I would think it's one of my friends, but it's not, because one, he's anorexic, and we have work ethic around this parts. Anyway, yeah, I walk closer, try to get a better look at him. Wave him.
You're trying to get a look at him?
Yeah, I try to get his attention.
Be careful.
Yeah, we don't know what he's got in that.
What do you do to try and get his attention?
Be a funny way to do it. We're in the sewer, right? Still?
What?
We're still in the sewer, right?
No, you're on your way back to an entrance into the sewer, and you're walking through an alley, and this trash can with this goblin hanging out of it is sort of like halfway down the alley, like where you need to go.
Gotcha. I grab the not sharp end of my glaive and I poke him.
You hear like a little, and he struggles for a second and pushes himself out and thuds to the ground. He lands on his ass and quickly, in shocked, he spins around to look at you. And you can see behind the eyes there is a sense of recognition, and you immediately recognize the face as you see this is Drop.
Fucking hilarious. No fucking way. Alright, so he's feral. Still.
As he looks at you, he opens his mouth.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're always retarded when you were young. I love you still. Don't worry. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Fucking. Does he do anything? He ain't attacking. Just sitting there being a retard.
He's just sort of looking at you, and you can see one tear just sort of runs down his cheek as he just.
Alright, we gotta go find you a doctor.
If we can restore his cognition, he might have valuable information.
Most definitely.
I wonder when's the last time Drop has had some Bam Bam.
That's a good question. I guess I light up the shit that makes you see shit, one of them, and I try to make him smoke it.
You light it, and you go to hold it up to his lips, and he starts wiggling his head back and forth, trying to get away, and he's waving at the smoke. He doesn't like it. And...
All right, no smoke and fire.
Yeah, sounds like it. I look at Tip and Top. Yo, y'all know a good doctor for mental problem?
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. He's the old Yeller, the thing. I don't know.
I mean,
I thought you goblins were supposed to be resourceful.
right. No, I don't want to
thought you weren't here right now. Sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
What did he say?
What?
Said I thought you weren't here right now.
Oh, my bad.
I will only old yeller my cousin if and only if I can't fix him.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe take him to like a temple or something, but I'll get you back to your friends and you can figure that out. I got no clue on that shit.
All right.
Wait, so who is he with?
I'm with Tip and Top, and I think
Tip, top, and drop. Yeah.
Top and drop. Sorry, yeah, it's Tip Top.
Don't forget to
Trip,
pop and
Drop
lock it
right now.
while you're at it. Oh god,
Poor goblins enter a sewer.
dude, it's like if you turned into Snow White, they'd be the freaking dwarves. Oh.
And so, Rune, I'm not sure if you're there or not. I think that's a no.
No, I'm sorry. I had to pull my phone out of my pocket and mute it. I got the earpiece thing, so I'm listening in on you guys. What's up?
So, I'm looking at your sheet and how much money you have. And just to, like, be blunt about it, you're not going to be able to afford anything magical, but like a mundane cloak, you could find anything you want, like any sort of color or anything, but anything magical cloak-wise, you're a bit low on funds.
Even like a cloak of protection, like a +1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's expensive, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like 250.
Damn. Alright. Alright, we're gonna make it good again. All I can do.
Make the Sword Coast great again?
Yes, sir.
So are you gonna like head back to the sewer and meet up with everybody else, or?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So by the time everyone reconvenes in the sewer, a few hours have passed. Nekanor and Vilos have undergone their trainings. Nekanor getting his knuckles wrapped like a fucking nun, learning how to concentrate better. Vilos, I imagine it'd be like super complicated, conjured like escape rooms to help you improve your observant abilities.
Okay.
Wait. So, Unseen Servant's a concentration spell, right?
Is it?
Let me look. No, it's not. I figure I'm casting something that requires concentration, and they're just like hitting me in the stomach the entire time.
Yeah, like nasty shit, like wrapping your knuckles with a ruler and shit. Like, no, you fucking idiot! Concentrate.
They're putting bath salts in front of you. Or I'm sorry, smelling salts, not bath salts. My bad.
Oh yes, drugs. I can't help myself.
Enlarging a sphere over and over, and like every time you get it large, they come over with like a fucking bowl of salt and just a cloud of salt in your eyes.
Pepper to make you sneeze.
There's like a little gnome with a feather standing under your leg, tickling your nutsack with a feather.
God.
Oh my god. Oh.
Definitely a harrowing experience.
You came out a new man.
For some reason, I'm harder.
Oh. Yeah, by the time you guys exit the sewers as a group with a new brain dead addition, you realize that it is going to become nightfall soon. Oh, and then yeah, as all of you sort of like trickle your way in, you would notice Drop. For those of you that met Drop before, you would recognize him. Nekanor, you wouldn't, but he looks a lot like Drip. He's a short little goblin, and as you approach, he just kind of looks over and.
So good news, guys! I found my cousin! Yeah!
And he sticks his arms up in the air, kind of celebratory. And...
Funny's retarded!
It's in that moment you see that I have my wand of magic missile drawn. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He's special, okay? Leave him alone. I love him.
I'm like looking closely. Like, is this really the same Drop that we saw all those days ago?
Drop looks a little more droopy than he used to.
Oh, damn.
Vilos, as you're kind of observing him, you can make me an Arcana check.
Alright. There we go. Arcana.
Would you like me to purge him from your gene pool?
What the
fuck? You're able to discern that this is some sort of magic at play here, but you have no. It's out of your league.
Drip, something has happened to your cousin. Do you sense anything? Anything magical on him?
Let's see.
I'd like to roll Arcana.
I would like to do magic sense to get this called magic.
Your magic awareness gives you a very, very potent sense of enchantment. Yeah, Nekanor, this is
not all that
again,
interesting.
Like you can tell it's magic, but it's out of your ballpark.
Out of the crate. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I grab my Lucky Sagrath sword, which has a habit of doing things. I tap my leg against Drop with it.
Just cleaves his leg off.
As you do, Drop kind of flinches a little. And just kind of looks at you like, what the fuck? Like,
no, I had to see what would happen, right? You know, sometimes the sword will do very crazy things, Drop. You haven't seen it yet, but, you know, makes really big holes in really big places.
And he just takes his thumb and shoves it right up his nose.
Oh, boy.
Alright. We should go find a temple or something, guys. We're not at daycare.
You already said what type of magic it was, right?
Enchantment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an enchantment. Not sure if our artisan here would know anything about stuff like that.
This isn't something an artificer is capable of.
I mean, they might have experience enchanting an item. What's the difference between enchanting an item and enchanting a goblin?
I tried mending his brain.
Not quite the, yeah, no idea.
That was a joke.
Yeah. I could like protect him from outward forces, but it's on him, right? Enchantment's like, once it's been applied, it's been applied.
Yep.
We need to.
I mean,
we need help.
there is technically like dispel magic would work. Granted, you would have to roll for that shit.
Yeah, well, it's not one of the spells I picked up, so.
This is a
Yeah.
big city, guys. There at least has to be one good spellcaster.
Really? Nobody took dispel magic?
No.
Wow.
I have counterspell, but
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you always at least have one.
anyway, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make some like colorful lights in front of him, and it's like, all right, let's go find a healer.
it's like dangling the keys in front of him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and like when he reaches forward to try and grab him, it's like watching a toddler try and grasp something. Like it's all of the fingers in unison. Like just fucking no. Everywhere you go, you can see people are like just kind of staring and some muttering under their breath, and you can see a lot of it is just people looking sorry. Sorry for you guys for being cursed to.
What the fuck do they
Have to
know?
take care
We're
of this.
blessed to have Drop in our life. That
Yeah,
was
Drop's the
motherfuckers.
best, man. Look, man, I have not seen a man more happier than him. Minus the one
Yeah,
chair. So.
you all can learn a thing or two from this goblin.
He starts yelling. I put the lights back in front of him. It's like, no, back this way.
Yeah.
Drop remembers any of this. If you ever fix them, that's gonna. Oh boy.
Dude, if you hold this shit over Homeboy's head, you're an asshole.
I never would, but I mean, like, God. Definitely gonna make a
Nah,
joke
man,
about
you are
being a
obligated.
retard.
You're obligated as a bro to never let him live this down.
Alright. Yes, you're down to there. We know. Did we find a temple?
Is that
You know
what
the
you want to
place.
do? You want to go try and find a temple?
I want to find a temple or any fucking school of magic somewhere that might help us. That's
Like an apothecary?
enchantments. Yeah, like an apothecary.
Oh. I guess that's... I don't know. I don't know where you buy magic stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not sure where you would go to get something enchanted, but my idea is if it's a class of school and enchantments, I would go find an enchanter somewhere.
So, enchantments aren't undone by enchantment.
Well,
We
I
need
would
to
find
find a
that out
cleric,
by the
but I don't know
enchantment.
where a cleric would be.
A temple.
Probably at the temple.
Okay, so then let's go to the temple.
All right.
Alright, let's see.
Oh shit, I do have Dispel Magic!
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You want to give
Number
it a
one.
shot?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Shiny
do.
lights going back to where we came from.
Hold up, I need to figure out how to give you advantage on this real quick.
For
Before I add
each
something.
spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So I need you to just roll me a flat charisma check.
Okay.
And you have to be 10 plus the spell's level.
Which I don't know. Okay, gotcha. So charisma.
You do not know, and I am not telling.
You. All right. Oh boy. I mean, I'm good on charisma, but hold on. I think Drip, did you say you have something to boost me for this?
Checking now. Charisma is an ability check, right?
It is an ability check.
Alright, I'm going to use bolstering magic on you.
And what does
you
this
can
do?
add a number roll to the d20 roll, which is a d3 for an attack roll or an ability check.
So add 1d3.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So let me roll the charisma first.
That was a
And
save,
then
not a save.
oh, where's charisma other than under
Below
my
the
saves?
save section. It's in charisma.
Just the flat ability, like in the box.
Oh, I see. On the left side. Okay.
Yep.
And then a D3. So 1. I can't. Okay, so it's R slash R. Is that right?
Slash R space 1d3.
Okay, I did it. Oh, it goes.
So you stick your hand out and you hover it over drop, and I don't know, what does your magic look like when you do this?
It's like clocks from hands and circles and Roman numerals and stuff.
All these start sort of swirling around him, and he's excitedly looking around him, wondering what's going on. And then in a flash, your spell completes, and he looks right at you.
A little bit of spittle slaps me in the face. That spell's not easy to cast. Let's find a cleric.
Let's do that.
Flashy lights back towards the temple.
Yep. Maybe you can try again tomorrow.
What? We're going to the temple right now, aren't we?
Yeah, but man, you can try
Oh,
the
me.
spell again later.
Maybe.
Do you guys trek through the ward and end up heading towards the nearest temple, the Temple of the Radiant Dawn? It's dedicated to Lathander, the god of dawn, renewal, and rebirth. It's a really elegant structure of white stone adorned with gold accents that shimmer in the fading sunlight. Its tall spire in the center just sort of rises upwards, really accentuating the building as it all kind of like rises into this one apex. That entire spire is capped with a crystal at the top that you can see even now is beginning to glow faintly. You can also see there's flowering vines sort of climbing the side of the wall that you guys are approaching from. And just looking at it, you can tell it's not like a wild vine. It's tamed and tended. It's supposed to be there. When you guys go inside, the inside is very bright and welcoming. No matter what time of day you come into this temple, sunlight streams through the stained glass windows. Each one depicting scenes of Lathander's miracles, farmer's crop flourishing, a night bathed in radiant light, a phoenix rising up out of some embering flames. The central chamber features a golden altar with a brazier of flame burning that's providing a good majority of light to the chamber as well. And spread throughout, you can see there's just a few people sprinkled among the sort of main chamber praying. And as soon as you guys get in there, and it just rings out in a cacophonous echo, and a lot of people turn to look, and some of them sort of recognize that there's an ailment, and they bow their heads in respect to you all and understand why you've come.
You're embarrassing us in front of the druids.
Shut up. I know you're an atheist, but shut up. I go to the nearest looking counter / official I see.
Ah, I'm sorry to assume, but I imagine you come seeking heal from ailment? And he glances his eyes down towards Drop.
Yes, my cousin here appears to have been enchanted. Not sure what enchantment or how bad it is, but as you can see, he doesn't have his mental faculties anymore.
Oh.
And while
Let
I'm
me
talking,
do what I can.
while I'm talking,
he
I'm gonna
kneels
do
down.
magic. Hold up, I want to do this because we're in a fucking temple. I'm gonna do magic awareness while I'm talking to him.
You just want to be aware of the magic that's around?
Yes.
Mostly abjuration. It's a lot of like safeguards, wards, and things to keep this place a safe space.
Okay. No dragon cult shenanigans. It looks like. All right. Thank you.
No problem. So he leans down, and while your magic awareness is up, you'll feel he's emitting a massive surge of abjuration magic, and you see Drop get bathed in this golden light, and he becomes enamored with it, with his basic little mind, and after a second, the entire thing coalesces into a massive golden flash, and Drop... No! And the clergy member is immediately taken aback, and that must be something quite serious. I've never seen an ailment Lathander couldn't cure before. This is troubling. I do think, given time, Lathander will come through, though. If you'd want, the church can look after this one.
This is a horrible moral dilemma. I've spent the entire campaign searching for him, and the moment I find him, he's too retarded for me to drag around.
He's your family.
He is my family.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
like to roll insight and make sure she's, being truthful.
Sure, go ahead and roll me insight.
Well,
It seems truthful as can be. I mean,
yeah, I would appreciate that. I even donate some money to y'all's cause to make it less of a pain.
I appreciate the offer. I'll tell you what. Let us see what we can do and make your donation after you've come to pick him up.
Okay, will do.
The way I look at it, if we take care of him and we manage to find a way to fix him, who knows how many other people we can fix with what we learn.
So have you ever seen anything like this before? I mean, you said you didn't see it in this kind, but like mental problems like this that have been imparted onto somebody.
Nothing this extra... How long has he been like this?
I count how long we've been on the campaign.
He hasn't been like this the whole campaign.
I have no clue.
I mean, the last time you seen him, he was normal.
Yeah, but that's normal with quotes because he never responded to me trying to get his attention.
He was a puppet.
It was a puppet.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he was
And now...
dumbified.
I feel like you could be both at the same time.
Maybe, but you don't know.
True. I'm not too sure how long, maybe a week at most.
Oh, hells. Well, a good mystery deserves to be solved. I'm sure going through records, the clergy and I will be able to find some sort of lead, if not an actual cure. I mean, the divine has an answer for everything, usually, right?
So, if I were to give the cleric one of the speaking stones or whatever they're called, would they be able to contact us if he snaps out of it? Or does that only work towards Zarlak?
Yeah, they go to Zarlak's stone.
Okay. Well, looks like we're stuck here until we find out what's going on with Drop.
Yeah, poor bastard. Gotta go hunt him down now, because, like, whoever done this to him can't be far. We found him in the city. So I probably just ditched him here and moved on, or something of the sort.
It's not really my style, but perhaps I'll take a moment to pray to Lathander at the altar.
I also pray, but
Go ahead and roll me religion.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
There it is.
That's so in character.
Hold up. Well,
Your
no,
prayers, the way I would like to determine this roll is like your shitty religion roll is your character's praying to Lathander, but it isn't wholehearted. Like your heart's not behind it, and you're not genuinely praying. You're just trying to do what you can, but your heart's not there.
I have some ability. I could have swore that said I could turn a fail into a success. Would that qualify here?
Sure.
I'm trying to find it. It's one of my abilities. It's not restore balance because that's no. No. When you roll damage for a spell, that's damage. Nope. Here we go. You can tap into your inner wellspring of magic to try and conjure success from failure. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20, and you must use the new roll, potentially turning a failure into success. So it's kind of like inspiration. Okay.
Go ahead and re-roll that.
Religion. Better.
So as you sit down and pray to Lathander, what exactly are you like praying for?
Of all the idols I've seen worshipped between this land and the next, it is the name of Lathander that seems to be second to none in terms of compassion for the creatures of the mortal plane. Please look after our friend and help him become his former self.
So as you're sort of like meditating and praying and sort of spilling all of this out into the ether towards Lathander, you can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of not disappointment, but like almost impatience. And the sense you get this from especially triggers when you start focusing on the concept of compassion. And the reason why this happens is Lathander's trying to communicate to you that if you want to really be grateful for compassion, then the best way to do that is by spreading it. And the best thing for you guys to be doing is to not worry about the little thing. But worry about the task that's been laid out in front of you and to not lose focus on that, because if you fail that task, compassion will cease to exist. And you're sort of regaled the sense of urgency that, as important as this might feel to all of you, it's just the tiniest of tiny specks of dust amidst everything that could potentially happen should you guys fail.
So I feel a sense of a call to action without actually hearing a call to action.
Yeah, like essentially, like you sort of have the revelation that the longer the cult is around doing the things they do, the more people like drop are gonna start popping up, the more villages are gonna get burned down, the more people are gonna be brought to be sacrificed. Like, you guys can't sit here and waste time on one person when so many other lives are on the line. Like, you're just seeing the tiniest of pieces of the ramifications of the plot that's being undertaken right now. And that's sort of what's relegated to you in prayer.
Even when I pursue that goal, I still get chastised by so-called gods. I stand up and, like, walk away from the altar. Well, I'm sure he doesn't... I'm sure they don't want what's coming any more than we do.
I kind of want to now. Well, I also wanted to pray, but that's pretty good. I like that.
Are we ready to get a move on?
Yeah, let's go.
So as you guys
Well, it's
kind of
getting
leave
late.
Drop behind, and despite his faculties, he's able to discern that you guys are walking away from him and he's staying here. And you can see again just sort of like a single tear stream down the right side of his face. And
I do one more little flicker of lights in front of him.
As I leave the church, because I think it's heretical to pray to a different god in the same the temple there, right? I pray to Maglubiet, yearning for the strength of my lord to bring vengeance upon my goblin brother, and the chance to battle against another scaled freak of nature. That's nothing too complex.
roll me religion with advantage.
It's another 14. Lovely.
Lord's number.
So it is, apparently.
As you pray to Maglubiet,
Is that how you spell it?
you are instilled with a very dominating sense of vengeance. Whenever you find the person that is directly responsible for this, you're gonna fuck them up. Like, you know this in the fiber of your being. If there's one thing you do while you're still alive, you're gonna find whoever did this, and you're gonna fuck them up.
Yes.
Maglubiet's like, find your vengeance, goblin.
Yeah. I prove myself to Maglubiet, you know. That's how it is. Where are we going now, y'all?
By the time you guys finish up at the temple, twilight has faded and it is dark in the city. The streetlights are lit with torches and braziers.
It's getting late. We should get back to the tavern.
Yeah, drinking myself to a sad sleep.
All right. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave off there for today. Just with you guys getting back to the tavern. I will say by the time you guys get back, it's pretty much like the open bar room is pretty much empty. It's just the workers in there cleaning tables. But yeah, I have been dancing for like the past 30 minutes. I have to piss so bad. I think we'll just pick up like either right with you guys going to bed or right with waking up.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for hosting, Josh.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all for playing. We will see y'all next time.
Yes, sir. Thank
Yep.
you.
See ya. And for anyone who might be watching that isn't aware, I stream 4 days a week: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturdays, as you see, is Dungeons and Dragons, but tomorrow will be Armor 3 Milsim. So tune in at 4 o'clock Pacific. I guess that would be 7 o'clock Eastern for some Armor 3 Milsim. If you like what you see, do all the YouTube stuff, press the buttons, ring the bells, do all the stuff, and then tell me why you hate me in the comments. And I'll see you